to import the data in JAMOVI. So just I hope all of you have downloaded the solid version of JAMOVI. So on this window icon, just click and type JAMOVI. You can make a shortcut on your desktop also. So you can see it is the 3.28 hai. This I just click on open. So this is a blank JAMOVI sheet. So before I import the data, I'll just show what are the options. So you can see a lot of options here on the upper tab, but this is because I have downloaded these modules. So if you see the basic up till this factor, your basic module will be there. So if let's focus first on this left side. So this is your spreadsheet where you will see your data. When you import, this will get populated. And this is the interface where you can see the dynamic table or the result or graph which appears here. Then comes your upper tab. So if you see this is the variable, this is your data, this is analysis. Here you can see this is exploration, this is t-test, this is ANOVA, regression, frequencies where you can see chi-square. We will see all these options one by one. Now, if you see this here, you can see there is something known as this plus sign is there. So if you click on this plus sign, it shows the JAMOVI library and installed module. So I have installed these module. If you go to the JAMOVI library, and it will show you available and then installed. And then you can a type of analysis, depending on the type of analysis, you can, pardon? So these are some advanced statistical option which is not needed. So that's why we are not telling you to download any of or add any of the modules. But those of you who know already the analysis, you can go and click this plus and download it. Now there is something, if you click this was the option which we were showing you like our editor. So there you can see here, this is the number format. So how much decimal point if you want to keep like 4, I want up till 2 decimal. P-wall value, again, I want up till 3 decimal point, that is okay. References hidden means it gives you the reference as JAMOVI written. But if you don't want, if you click that syntax mode, that command, written command will appear. And then these are the some options of graph and plot, which we will see later. So coming to importing the data. So now there are these three vertical lines, 3 horizontal lines are there. If you click on this and click on open, then from this PC, because there is a data library also of this JAMOVI, they've also got the data set, but I don't want to use their data set. I have my own data set, which you people have filled. So I'll go and I'll type this browse. Click on this browse and show the path. So I'll come to day 1. No, I think this is something else. Let me come to this is the day 1. And I have to import this stage 1. This is your stage 1. This is the data which you people have filled. So I'll import that and I'll click on this open. So if you click on this open, you will see that it takes some time and then this data will be populated here. Now I need to correct, because if you import it from Excel, you will see that it has got the variable is changed. So I'll go to this variable view. You can see all the variables here and then you can open. So if you click on this edit, this is the edit option of variable. So here the window will appear. You can see. So now I'll change this. So this serial number, definitely it is a continuous, so I will not change it. and this is an integer. So measure type is a continuous. If you click on this, you have got nominal, ordinal, and continuous, because I said that this interval and ratio, it takes it as a continuous data. This data type is integer, whether it is an integer or discrete, what we have learned, or it is in decimal, that you can select. And then missing value, since I have tackled with this missing value in the Excel sheet, so here I don't have a missing data. So by this arrow, you can see I can go to the next variable. So now next is name or ID. Again, this is the type of variable. If you see, it is again ID. So I'll go. This is age. So age is a continuous variable. So instead of nominal, I'll select here continuous. And this is an integer. So I've correct this. Then I'll go ahead. Gender is a nominal, and this is 1 and 2. So 1, I can see what is 1 and what is 2. So let's say 1 is, I'll have to go and see the sheet. So let me go. This is the categorization decision. So if you see the gender, okay. So let me see the Excel sheet. Again, it's male, female here. No, not this, the other one. Okay. This PDF, this one.
What file is it?
Google form.
Demo import.
This though I have.
Import.
Just a sec. This is already open. So 1 is female and 2 is male. So you need to have this. So 1 is female. So I'll go here. This 1 is female. So I'll type here as female. And 2 is male. So this female will be 1 and male will be 2. Then this is state. This is again data type is text. I'm not going to, because this is separate state, and this I will keep it as such. Coming to this monthly expense, this is continuous. So I'll change this in continuous. Okay, monthly expense. And it is in integer. Coming to this blood group A, B, you can keep it like 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Let me see how the day I need to do that. So blood group is not coded. So you can code it or you can leave it as such also. Then comes your RH status. So 1 is, let me see what is that. 1 is positive and 2 is negative. So I'll go here. I'll write 1 as positive, 2 as negative. Then coming to another variable, weight. Weight is continuous and weight can be in decimal. So I've kept it as such. Similarly, height is continuous and height is decimal. I've kept it as such. This is systolic blood pressure. This is not nominal. Again, this is continuous. I'll change this with continuous. This is in integer. Again, diastolic blood pressure is in continuous. So after you import, you need to do these changes. Now diabetes is again nominal. So 0 is absent and 1 is present. Similarly, this feeling nervous, anxious, or on edge. So now I can change this variable. Otherwise, it will appear like this. So I can write a small name. Let's say what you can write like, you can write question 1 or item 1. So I'll write like question 1. And again, it is a ordinal. So I'll change it to ordinal. Either you can do it like this, or what you can, one by one, you can go to next and you can write like question number 2, again ordinal. Or what you can do, since all these 4 questions are, the type is same. So from this window, You can select this 3 and 4 also together. So 1 and 2 I have done. So let's see these 3 and 4. And here you can like do it together. I mean, ordinal. So these two will be changed simultaneously. And then you go to next. So this is the dietary preferences. Dietary preferences. Let me see what is there. So diet is
that is not in question.
okay. So diet is not there. Probably this is not there in the question. So that we can leave it as such. This is average daily water intake. This is continuous. Again, coming to physical activity, this is not nominal, rather this is continuous. Screen time, it is not nominal, it is continuous. So I have changed the variables. Average commute time is also continuous. So now if you see the data, you can see everything is in number, which we were talking about coding. Except for diabetes, this I have just changed that, like written 1 and 2. And you can see there are some missing data also. Maybe you can replace that. So this is your, this gender, you can see it, but in the background, this is the code which is working like 1 and 2. But in the result, it will appear like male and female, because many times we copy paste the table as such, what the JAMOVI gives as an output. So if you write like this, then in the output, otherwise that it will write like 1 and 2 in the table. So that's why we have given 1 to female and 2 to male here. So this is how you have to do the changing the type of the variable, importing the data shape. So if I see the exercise, so the exercise which I have shown to you people, I have imported the data file in the JAMOVI. I have labeled these variables: gender, diabetes, hypertension, RH status, and PHQ4. And then I have to show you few options, which is the compute and transform. So if you see this JAMOVI, this is the section of variable which we have just seen. So here also you can see there are two options. This first, let's see what is this. So this you can see there is a column. If you want to add a column, then you can use this. If you want to delete a column, you can use this. If you want to add a row, you can use this. If you want to delete a row, you can use this. This is the option of compute. This compute and transform we will show. So first, the question is, I have to compute BMI. So BMI, how will I compute? I'll use the weight in kg and height in meter square. So I will go to BMI. So this is my height. So next to height, you just click this option of compute. And you will see that this is your computed variable K. So you need to give a name to it. So I have given it like BMI category. And then I will specify the formula. So here you can see in this window, you can write the formula. So how I will write this? There is something known as fx here, function. So you click on this and then the variables will appear here. So how to select the variables? So I will, what happened? Yes, that name is okay. By mistake, I have given the cat, it's BMI. So now you can come here and you can select the weight. So I have selected this weight and then I have to divide it by height in meter square. But if you see this, height is in centimeter. So I will put this in bracket and then I will select this height. Multiply is star is the function for multiply. Again select the height and then multiply it with 0.001 because I need to convert this in meter. 0.0001. So if you click this, you can see that now the BMI, I have just put that formula in compute and this variable is computed now. So BMI is like 24.934 33 and similar like this. Now this is the using the option of compute. Now there's another compute. Compute total PHQ score means I have to use the sum. How will I do that? Again, I'll go to the JAMOVI and next to PHQ. So there are question number 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2. Oh, this I did not change this question number 3. So I'll change this to question number 3. And I'll change this to question number 4. And then I will use the option of compute. So next to question number 4, you should compute the variable next to that original variable, then you can compare. So I can write here compute, and then I can write total PHQ score. Total score. This is my new variable. Now in function, if you see this, there are various functions and it comes here also. ABS is returns the absolute value of number. This is the exponent. This is the log. This is the log 10. These are the maths option. If you see the statistical option, these are the statistical functions. And in statistical function, if you see, there is function known as the sum. So I can use this click sum. If you click this sum and then you can do the add the option question number 1. So I will select this question number 1 and then for adding you need to do a comma. So do that as a comma. Question number 2, then question number 3, comma, then question number 4. And then press enter. So you will see the total score. So you can check also individual value. Like 2 plus 2, 4, 5 and 6. So total score is 6. You can see. Similarly, you can see 6 here also. 1, 2, 2 and 2, 4, 4 and 2, 6. So this is the computed total score. So this is the option of compute which we have used. Now next is to transform. So when you have to make a category, then you need to transform this. So let's see this with one variable, which is the age. So if I need to transform age into 3 category, less than 21, 21 to 30 and more than 30. How to use that? I'll go to this data set next to age. So this is the column of age. So I will just put this transform option. And transform, the option of transform in JAMOVI is very nice. Why? Because you can use the same formula with some other age also. Like right now we don't have any other age. But if you take like parents' age also, and if you want to classify the parents' age according to this age, then you can use the same formula. So this is, let's say I will use this as a age category. So age cat, this is my new variable. I need to define that. This is the source variable, means I am modifying, I am categorizing the age. So I have taken the source variable. And here, if you click on this, now there is none because I have not used any of the rule for transformation. So that's why it is none. So I will use this option of create new transform. So I click on this create new transform. If this option is there, now you can see there is something as plus and recode condition. So I click this add recode condition. Now I will give this as a condition. So I will write as source. Source is age. So source is like, if you see this, there is a small arrow appears here. So if you click this, there is a drop down menu which shows the 4 operators. This is equal to, this is not equal to, this is more than, this is less than, this is more than equal to, and if you see, this is less than equal to. So I need to use this operator. So my first is less than 21. So I will use this less than, and I will write it here 21. And here I have to use single inverted comma, and I will write here as less than 21. And I'll close this. Then again, this is my first condition. I need to use another recode condition. And then again, I will write here. In this case, I will choose my next category is 21 to 30. So the first I will choose here like 21 by default it takes. because first condition I have given like less than 21. So next condition I'll give it like less than equal to 30. So I will use here the option of less than equal to 30. So that means it takes the upper boundary as 30 and lower as 21, because it is less than 21 comes in the first this recode condition, and 21 and more comes here second. But you don't need to give the lower boundary because it takes automatically, because you have defined that first in the first place. So now I need to write it like 20 to 30 and put a single comma. And then third is more than 30. Else, then third I don't need to add. Else means rest of it, it will take as a more than 30. So I'll just write as more than 30. And then you can close that. And you can check. So you can see the age. So Vignesh, 38, so more than 30. 46, more than 30. Again 30. Sundara, so it is 20 to 30. So you can check the individual data point and check whether it has categorized it correctly or not. So this is regarding the using the option of compute and transform. There are two more exercises also, but I think this is same. BMI I have told you, you can use the same option of transform and you can create this. Since only half an hour is left, so I guess maybe all of you, I think, need to go to the breakout room and practice the exercise of opening the JAMOVI, importing the data sheet, changing the type of variable, adding the category,
Yep.
and labeling the category, the use of compute option, the same exercise, and use of transform option. So all of you, I think Dr. Anand,
Anand.
Dr.
Yes.
Anand, are you opening the breakout room?
Okay, ma'am. Opening.
Okay, I think Surbhi is asking first to show me the BMI.
So the compute of BMI.
Okay. Missed first 5 minutes, so finding it difficult. Sumant, you can, in the breakout room, you can see many people will perform. Else, I will again explain it here in the main room. So Surbhi, you can go to the breakout room, you will learn there. The mentors will tell you. Else, once you are back to the main room, I'll again repeat.